What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be setting up a saltwater bait tank for our 3,000-gallon saltwater pond here. A lot of you guys know we always do live shrimp feedings with the saltwater pond. We have a lot of big fish in here that are always hungry. So I came up with this idea of setting up a saltwater bait tank. This right here is 150 gallons, fiberglass tub. We're gonna put filters in here, and then we're gonna go pick up a bunch of live shrimp and fill this thing. So at any time we wanna feed the fish or do a live feeding or any of that sort, we'll be able to. So I think this is gonna be pretty epic. I know I've been saying it for quite some time now. Today's the day we're gonna be doing it. So yeah, right now we're gonna head to an aquarium shop, pick up some filters, come back and set up our homemade saltwater bait tank. All right, so we got the 2 sponge filters. These are gonna be pretty good for what we're gonna be doing for now. Obviously in the future we'll upgrade into something bigger, but for now these will do the job. So Andy was nice enough to give us these for free. So I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor right now. See this big sign right here? Aquarium shop. You're gonna look this up on the internet. You're gonna come to a store and tell them Nick sent you. I promise you guys, you won't regret it. There's coral, there's fish tanks, everything you can think of saltwater. Aquarium shop has it. So go check them out. I'm gonna have their link right in the description below. He literally just said, walk out. So yeah, we got our sponge filters. Let's head home. How you doing? We got the filters right here. We're back at the house. Got the 3,000-gallon saltwater pond right here. May go for a little dive later tonight. Other than that, we are going to be setting up the saltwater bait tank. Andy did recommend the sponge filters for the bait tank just because they're really simple, and of course they're shrimp and they're going to be food for the larger fish, so they don't need anything crazy. But I do plan on, since I have this leftover UV filter, it's a big old filter, I do plan on setting up that eventually. I need to get a few parts for it. Once I get those parts, I will add it onto the saltwater bait tank. But for now, these sponge filters will do the job. Let's see what we got here. I'm not really experienced with these things. I hear a lot about them, but we're gonna see how they work. So basically, this isn't your ordinary filter. What we're gonna do here, we're gonna put this little tube in just like that. Then you take the airline tube. We actually have a whole air system set up right there. We're gonna take 2 tubes from that, connect them to this right there, and then once they're connected, it's gonna pump oxygen. It's gonna be like a little mini filter, and we have 2 of them, so it's perfect. Obviously, we're not gonna fill this to the tippy top. We'll probably fill it about maybe 70 gallons. They don't need a lot of water, they're shrimp, so let's get this thing started. So first things first, we gotta get water in here. So I'm gonna be taking water from the pond because in like a week, they're gonna be doing a whole water change and adding water to the pond. So we're just gonna take about 70 gallons from it. It honestly won't make a difference just because of how large the pond is. We need about like 5 buckets full. This is gonna be so sick. We're never gonna have to go to the bait store again. We literally just walk in the garage, pick up some shrimp, and feed the fish. Also, comment down below and let me know what else we should add to the bait tank. It doesn't have to just be shrimp. It can be honestly anything. It can be a type of fish, whatever you guys think would be cool to add in here, let me know. We're also gonna use this as a little quarantine tank. So if we do go out and catch an eel or something in the wild, we'll be able to come here and quarantine it for like 2 weeks until it can go in the pool pond. So overall, this is a great idea.
How many more we got?
Probably do about 4 more. Once we're done filling it up, we'll pick the camera back up. We got the tank all filled up. We're gonna keep it like 5 inches, just like that. Eventually, if we do add anything else, like a fish, we'll fill it up more. But for now, this will be perfect for shrimp just because they hang out on the bottom. They don't need a lot of water. Next up is the tubing. We're gonna get all this tube untangled, get 2 tubes going to the bait tank, and then we should be set to go for the filters. Got one of the tubes set up. We're gonna see how this works though. See if it's what Andy said it was. Like I said, I never used sponge filters before, but apparently they're pretty good. I see a lot of bait shops and a lot of aquarium stores use them. So we got one of the filters set up right here. This is exactly what it's gonna do. Literally that. That's all it's gonna do. We're gonna have one set up on that side, one set up on this side, and you would be surprised. These little filters will keep the water crystal clear, make sure the shrimp are healthy. And yeah, this is gonna be sick once it's done. We got the filters all set up on the bait tank. They look really good. They're pretty loud, but I think once we add a little more water, they won't be as loud. And of course, this easy. When we're filming or something, you just go like this. And boom, they shut off. So pretty easy to maintain and everything, but we're gonna leave them on. It is now time to go pick up a bunch of shrimp for the bait tank. Whew, how do you think it came out? I think it came out pretty sick. I put rocks around it just to hold it in place, just because we're not going to be doing anything on the bottom, no substrate or anything, plain bottom, just to help keep it a lot cleaner. I think this looks pretty good so far. Now that we got our saltwater bait tank all completed, it's time to head to the store and pick up a whole bunch of live shrimp. We are here at the bait store. We got a bucket. We're probably gonna do about 4 dozen shrimp, just because if you put too many, they'll end up eating each other. So 4 dozen will be enough in that big tank of theirs. Let's go in and get some. How's it going? All these live shrimp in here. Holy cow, there's a lot of shrimp right there. You guys want to get some shrimp yourself, Jupiter Bait and Tackle. Come get them. Got our shrimp all in our bucket right here. Look at all these guys. There's so many shrimp in here. They're gonna go to their bait pen. We're gonna get in the car, get these guys home. We'll see you guys when we get to the house. We are back home. We got our saltwater bait pond right here. I got the shrimp right here now. These guys are pretty decent size. They're all around that size. Let's throw one in real quick and see if the fish are hungry. Ready? Who's gonna get it? Oh gosh. Emperor snapper? Is he gonna get it? Did he get it? Alright, let's get him in. The drip line won't work just because this is lower than the bucket. It's more of a gravity thing. So we're just gonna take this little bottle, fill it up about halfway, and then every like 5 minutes, I'll add half the bottle into this bucket. And then that will slowly do the same purpose the drip line would do. We're gonna give them about 30 minutes. Once they're done, pick the camera back up and get them into their new bait tank. It is time. We got a little baby with us now, but it is time to get our shrimp into their bait tank. Here we go. Oh, big handful of shrimp. Look at all these shrimp. Holy cow. Here they go. Now this is big. A lot of the times, shrimp will eat each other, but since it's such a big pond, we have a lot of room, they shouldn't mess with each other. You just don't want to overcrowd it, otherwise they will end up eating each other. Now the cool thing about this is, like I said, we're gonna be able to come out, feed the fish whenever we want. Now the 200 gallon will eat the shrimp, the saltwater pool pond will eat the shrimp, pretty much everything we have eats shrimp. Last one, here he goes. Get a nice little view on him. That is a shrimp, and these are bait. We literally went to the bait store and picked them up. Look at that. We got all the shrimp in the bait tank. It looks really, really good. Exactly what I wanted it to look like. They're all spread it out, doing their own thing. They should do good in here. Of course, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. This is my first time ever doing a saltwater bait tank, but I had a lot of info from Andy and stuff. Shrimp are all in their bait tank. We're gonna pick the camera up in a couple hours and do a little feeding for you guys with our new shrimp tank.
2 hours later.
Here we go, our first shrimp going in from the bait pond. Come here, sucker. Who do you guys think is gonna eat them first? Comment down below right now and let me know who you think is gonna eat the shrimp first. Bumblebee grouper, blue and yellow cod, emperor snapper, a little hey, a little baby. Ready? Think that anything's gonna come out of there? Oh, bumblebee grouper. Boom, gone. Holy cow. I wonder what it's like underwater. We're gonna feed this stingray a live shrimp. Ready? Look, it's right there. Oh, the emperor just ate it. It swam into the emperor's mouth. Did you see that? Holy cow. It was kicking back and he just opened his mouth. Boom, the shrimp went into it. Like he didn't have to do any work or anything. Look, he just spit it out. He just spit the shrimp out. And now the shrimp's on the floor again. The stingray just ate it. What in the world just happened there? We do now have our shrimp tank at any time we want it. Anytime we want to go fishing, fish traps, feedings, we literally just go here and get live baits. So it works out perfect. But with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, comment down below what other bait we should add to our new bait tank. Whether it's fish, more shrimp, crabs, let me know in the comments down below and we'll add it to here. We never fed the fish live crabs before, so I think that would be pretty cool. But let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, hope y'all enjoyed the video and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!